45 miles per hour, and I just got this message, and it's about the coolant. I have no clue. I just got a car. I drove 2 miles. So this Series 2, BMW Series 2, the 230i X-Drive, has a 4-cylinder, I believe it's turbo, because it's 248 horsepower, feels like more, but it's not like really like huge torque. There is some turbo lag there. There is also really slow gear response, gear clutch system response, but you saw how much time it takes, right? Has a beautiful sound to it, but a little bit artificial, okay? Just a little. This is the interior, like I showed you. This is the area where I am. It's really nice. Having fun with the little BMW. It has a lot of sensors in terms of lane assist and keep lane assist. Not only the warning, but it vibrates. It's interesting. I like it. Much better than other cars that I tried. It's full of optionals. This one, sport mode, like I told you. And it has like the pedal shifts here. Effective, but as I told you, like a little bit slow to respond. The gearbox, the automated gearbox, but interesting. Really interesting. One thing that I notice is the lane assist, when it's like not 100% dark, but it's not bright enough, it fails to recognize the lane, so that's not really good. One thing that I notice is the air bubble formed by this car is not as efficient as the Porsches, not as efficient as the Carrera, not as efficient as the Boxster. So you have more wind inside. So I had a Porsche before, convertible, and now I'm trying and testing this i230i BMW, and it's tiny, it's small. Actually, I had some problems with the cooling liquid. It was low for a car with 30,000 miles. Was surprising, with no previous crash that could like crack the radiator or anything like that. But look, the view is amazing. I love it. The engine is pretty responsive for the size, but I would say that the gearbox, even in sport mode, could be a little bit faster. In regular mode, should be much faster. But it's a fun car. It's like a competitor for a Mazda, but with a higher standard. But, well, the Mazda you can drift, but it's really interesting and fun and cute, right? Definitely not a car for a super tall or big guy. It squeezes you here. It has like adjustment, but even in the wider position, it really squeezes you too much. I was feeling like kidney pain here, and I'm just 5'11". I'm not that tall, not for American standards. In Brazil, kind of, but not really. So it's tight, and with the roof down, it's better, but otherwise I almost touched my head on the rooftop. But you can put the roof the roof down and up while driving up to 30 miles or something. Pretty good, pretty efficient, super fast, as fast as my convertible, my Porsche. So it's nice. Consumption is okay. It's around 20 mpg if you drive peacefully, which is not my case, so I go like 18 mpg. Suspension pretty tight, pretty good. I like the suspension a lot. The brakes could be a little bit more effective, but not bad. It just feels like the rotors are a little bit smaller than it should. Could be a little bit bigger, thicker too. But it's fun, man. It's really fun. good display up there. Should be. Oh, actually it is. It is touch screen, so now I'm happy. But it also has the pad here, right? So interesting, really interesting. So this is a X drive, 4x4, kind of distributed. I don't like the BMW system, but if I would buy, I would definitely buy an X drive because the other option is front wheel, and I prefer some sort of powertrain in the back, so that's why. Guys, one thing that is really weird, unless it's not in an obvious position, this car, you cannot unlock all the doors from here. You touch here, it opens this door. Here it locks. If you just touch and you have the key, it opens the doors, like unlock the doors, but you cannot unlock from here. That's kind of weird. I could not find it. So it seems that you need to configure when you unlock, it opens both driver or both doors. You need to configure the car for that. I missed the button here, so I have the option always, even if it's not configured. One more weird thing that is normal to most convertibles I know of that are not gigantic. You have even the Camaro now, right? You have limited, I would say, angle and inclination for your seat, like really kind of stiff, but fine. One thing that is really complicated in this car is the air system. You don't have a good control of the distribution. You have kind of here or here and in the bottom, or just in the bottom. You don't have up, so the windshield is always super hot and you cannot cool it down here, so the temperature in the top of the car is really high. And this baby has a 8-gear automatic gearbox, and it could be a little bit faster, but it makes 0 to 60 5.5 seconds, which is not bad at all. Thank you. And we're gonna try this now. Not bad at all, right? That's it. I approve it.